In relation to the slave master, those were octoroons, creoles, mulattoes who were white men's sons and daughters. But I'm referring to black folks. They didn't get anything. That means that that what they are owed today is compounded interest. And in the book of Hebrew, it will tell you, if you free the man, and the man chooses not to be free. You see a lot of youngsters walking around the street, and adults as well, with earrings in their ears. In the same book, it says this. You take him and you put him next to a door jamb, and you take what is known as an AWL, it's really a ice pick, and you pierce his earlobe. And in the earlobe, you place a ring, so that from then on, he is considered as a slave. He does not want freedom, independence, in that he can think. Not only did they not give the black man freedom in this country and the option whether or not he chose to go back home, but you don't send him home with nothing. You give him back his status, because after all, they took the language, the culture, the heritage, they broke up the families, right?
That's right.
Odell, you don't find the Zionists, the Japanese, telling you, I want an apology with nothing. You better come hat in hand with some money in the till.
Well,
if they choose to go back home, that's what they do. But with black folks, they're suggesting to us that we should be so grateful and so humble that we tell this white savior. By the way, the white man sitting up there as Jesus wasn't a white man at all. He knows it, and everybody else should know it by now. You see, that we should be so grateful and so humble to him that we should accept nothing. The Chase Manhattan Bank, the Bank of America, all these banks that you see internationally is as a result of free black man and woman's labor. Slave labor.
That's right.
It's free. Right. You understand? Today they lend out all that money all over the world. We put our money in the bank that we are able to scuffle during the week. And tomorrow, this is Sunday, tomorrow you see Brink's truck come out in front of the business, collect the money, take it to the bank, where we can't even go and get a $100,000 loan. Exactly. The white man can go in there and get enough money on his signature to build an entire community.
Right. Right.
That's insane. And yet we say we love this man.
It's not insane to them. But it should be insane to us.
That's because we go for it. We have, again, we go right back to our leadership.
Now, you were sharing with me.
Yes.
You were sharing with me. Where did you put it?
Oh.
This is so fascinating. It's just unbelievable.
And when Tom Bradley, when Tom Bradley,
there was an answer.
There was an answer. And
there was a roadmap.
Yes, it was. In 1972, you had a meeting in Gary, Indiana. There was a black mayor. They had delegates from all over the country, from all over the states, involving black folks. And in this roadmap, they set down restitution, reparations, land, and everything that was supposed to accrue to black folks. Odell, they sold it out. Just like Judas sold out Christ for the 30 pieces of silver. It went haywire. Jesse Jackson was a part of it. You understand? He sits up there now on TV with a TV program, pontificating, like the rest of the ministers and the rest of the organizations. Now, another thing, you've got the Black Boule, you've got the Shriners, you've got the Masons, you've got all these secret societies that was in on the payoff of taking the reparations under the table, and then they tell the vast numbers of people, oops, you're not entitled. You see, that is insane. The black majority of people, look, a lot of the young women who are having children on AFDIC, they want them to cut back on the little stipends they're giving them. They're starving to death with what they're giving them.
Exactly.
Well, then how in the world do we end up giving reparations and all these other goodies to major corporations,
right?
To people that aren't really entitled? The educational system, which is misleading our people.
That's right.
You understand? But it's a billion-dollar enterprise, and it is sponsored and promoted by the same heavyweight cartels who don't want black folks to succeed. And I maintain this: if you want to see some real answers to our problems, let the people in one day sit down and say, we're not going to work, we're not going to do anything of any substance, of any value to help the system. We demand reparations, restitution, and land. We choose to leave America.